Hi yogis, how are you going today? We will be starting in a simple cross leg, so go ahead and take your seat. Feel free to sit up on a block or a book, pillow or something like that, just to elevate the pelvis above the ground and give some more room for your hip flexors. It can be more comfortable. And then close down your eyes. You can rest your hands down on your knees, or alternatively back of hands down, palms up, for a little bit more of an open gesture of receiving. Let the seat grow heavy as the density of the bones weigh you down in this place. But allow that to be juxtaposed by a sense of lightness around the torso. The inhale can create a lengthening through the spine. The exhale, a release of the shoulders away from the ears. It can take a few moments to grow comfortable with the rhythm of your breath. To be aware of just the intricacies of sensation that belong to each breath. The movement our body makes to accommodate the breath. The belly, the ribs. As well as the feel of the actual breath on its way in, and alternatively on its way out. So take a really deep breath in. And a slow breath out. And two more like that. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. One more time. Slow breath out. Good. You can begin to blink open the eyes to orientate yourself to the space that you're in. And as you're ready, make your way into downward facing dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Spread your fingers wide so the mat is visible between each finger. And then grip into the fingertips ever so slightly on the mat. Roll the armpits in towards the heart space. It feels like your upper arms are hugging somewhat towards each other as you roll your inner thighs away from you. Allow this posture to stretch out the back of the body, to give it a big old yawn, opening up, lengthening. Begin to press the hands down and away from you. Feel a deeper stretch across the chest space through the armpits. Begin to lift the sit bones
a millimeter higher towards the ceiling, and of course you're welcome to take a bend in the knees if you need to. Let's take one more breath here. Deep breath in. Long breath out. And slowly wander your feet up to meet your hands at the top of your yoga mat. You can take lots of little tiny steps. When you get there, there's a halfway lift extension of the spine. As you exhale, fold, let your head be heavy here. Take 2 breaths in your fold. You can begin to allow the breath to stroke the back of the throat in your Ujjayi breath. One more breath. And ground down into the soles of the feet, belly to spine. As you inhale all the way to stand, reach your arms wide. Gather palms overhead, Urdhva Hastasana. As you exhale, pull your palms down to heart space, Samastiti. Take your arms down by your side, palms forward, Tadasana, mountain pose. Close your eyes once more. Stand tall, stand strong. Lift the kneecaps, tuck the tail. One more breath here. Inhale, reach your arms, open the eyes. Exhale, fold. Half lift, extension of spine. Exhale, fold. Plank pose, breath in. Knees to earth. Exhale, supported chaturanga. Inhale, cobra, or maybe up dog. Maybe. Chin to chest, belly to spine, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Again, deep breath in. Slow breath out. Inhale, top of your mat, big steps. Half lift. Exhale, fold, let it go. To stand, reach for the ceiling, Urdhva Hastas. Arms just down by your side, Tadasana, mountain, close your eyes. Stand tall, stand strong. Inhale, reach for the ceiling. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. And release. Plank, step, step. Knees or no knees, chaturanga. Up dog, cobra if you're modifying. Downward facing dog. Full breath here. Float the right leg, inhale. Step it to the outside of your right hand. And drop your left knee to the mat. Untuck your left toes. Take a full breath in here. Stay for your exhale. Kick your lower left leg to the right side of your mat. Peel your left arm to the sky on the breath in.
As you exhale, creep both hands to the top left corner of your mat. Bow the head, maybe even tuck the chin. Tuck your left toes under as you walk your left hand to the back of the mat. Straighten your right leg and your right arm, big side body reach. Take a full breath in here. As you exhale back to the top of your mat. Left hand down, left leg behind, come off the back knee, easy twist, inhale. As you exhale, 10 toes, long edge of mat, go for the ankles. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, fold, go for the ankles. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the front, step back, down dog. Left leg to lift, up it goes. To the outside of your left hand. Sink your hips, drop your right knee. Take a moment. Then lower right leg kicks to the left side of mat. Right hand peels to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, both hands to the top right corner of your mat and bow your head. Creep your right hand to the back of your mat. Reach the left arm, long side body. Full breath in. Exhale, back to the top of your mat, easy twist. Come off the right knee, unpeel the left arm. Exhale, hand to mat, step it back, downward facing dog. Let's play around with that flow and add on. Right leg to lift, inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, right knee to right shoulder. Exhale, step it outside the hand, sink the hip, tap the left knee down. Lower left leg kicks behind. Left arm unpeels to the sky. Reverse your warrior here. Right arm floats up. And then interlace your hands behind you. Catch a bind. Bow to the inner thigh with a bind. Release the bind. Left hand back of mat. Right arm to the front. And then pull your right knee in towards your chest. Reach the right arm for the front of the foot, then kick it behind. Optional. Full breath in. Exhale, release everything long. To the back of your mat, both hands down. Left knee to nose, tiger curl. Left leg up and back to the sky. Left foot between your hands, Drop the right knee to the earth. Untuck the toes, inhale, reach. Exhale, interlace the hands behind. Lift through the heart. Tuck your right toes off the knee, drop the heel, bow to the inner left thigh, humble warrior. Release your bind, reverse your warrior, big swoop, left arm up and over. Exhale, windmill both hands to the top right corner, bow in. Long edge of mat, halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Back to the original front of your mat, three-legged dog, right leg to the sky, inhale. Rock forward into plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing dog, cobra to modify.
Downward facing dog, roll it back. Left leg will lift. Bend the knee, roll the hip. Left knee, left shoulder, inhale. Step it outside the hand, sink the hips, tap the knee down. Lower right leg kicks to the left, peel the right arm to the sky, inhale. Reverse the warrior in your torso. Hands interlace, catch a bind. Bow the head to the top right corner. Release your bind, right hand to the back of the mat, left arm reaches long. Left knee to chest, and then grab the front of the foot to kick it behind you. Release everything long. Both hands to the back of the mat. Three-legged dog. Right leg is to the sky, please. Through between the hands it goes. Left knee to earth. Inhale, reach for the sky, Anjaneyasana. Interlace the hands behind, catch your bind. Lift through the heart. Tuck those left toes off your left knee, drop the heel, bow, humble warrior. Release your bind, reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, both hands to the top left corner, bow in. 10 toes long, edge of mat, half lift. Exhale to fold, ankles or big toes, feel good here. Half lift, breath in. Back to the original front of mat, left leg to the sky, 3-point dog. Plank pose, one-legged or two. Exhale, chaturanga. Upward facing dog. Your body should be feeling a little more open. Downward facing dog. Roll it back. Adding again. Right leg to fly. Right knee, right shoulder. Outside the hand. Left knee to mat, sink down. Lower left leg off to the side, left arm up. Inhale. Exhale, reverse warrior torso. Inhale, catch a bind, lift to the heart. Exhale, bow down. Long edge of mat, left hand to the back, right arm reaches long side body. Right knee to chest, hand to the front of the foot, then kick it behind. Look up. Release your right leg, right arm. To the back of your mat, three-legged dog, left leg to the sky. Lift it up. Left foot through between your hands, right knee down. Anjaneyasana, reach up. Catch a bind. Lift through the heart, inhale. Exhale, off your right knee, drop the heel, humble warrior, bow in. Release your bind, reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, take this into half moon. Left hand in front of your left foot. Right leg lifts, right arm unfurls to the sky. Take one more breath here. Exhale, hands to the earth, standing splits. Right leg stays high, but your hips are square now. Weight into the toes a little bit. As you inhale, half lift. Exhale, right toes to the back of the mat, crescent lunge, lift it up.
Exhale for arrowhead, crown forward, arms back. Inhale all the way around to the front, side angle, right toes forward, left arm can reach. And then reverse your warrior once more, breath in. Breath out, hands to earth. 3-point dog on your inhale. Plank pose, one-legged or two. Chaturanga. You can use your knees, you can skip these out. Downward facing dog is the home base where we meet. Left leg to left, last one. To the outside of the left hand via the shoulder tap. Sink down, right knee to earth. Lower right leg kicks behind. Unpeel the right arm high. Now, reverse the warrior torso. Catch a bind behind. Lift through the heart. Bow to the inner thigh. Pick up the fist. To the back of the mat. Right hand goes down. Left arm reaches long side body. Left knee to chest, catch the foot, kick it back behind you, open it. Release, reach the arm, reach the leg long. To the back of the mat, 3-legged dog, right leg up to the sky. Right knee to nose. To step it through, drop your left knee, reach for the sky, Anjaneyasana, inhale. Catch a bind of your hands, lift through your heart. Tuck the left toes off the knee, drop the heel, bow in. Release your bind, reverse your warrior, inhale. Exhale, half moon, right hand to the ground, maybe mat or block. Left leg lifts. Press the heel away from you as you stack the hips. Make sure you roll that right shoulder blade down the back into the midline so there's space for your neck. Big breath in here. Exhale, standing split. Square your hips. Let your crown of head be heavy. Forehead towards right shin. Half lift for inhale. Left toes to the back of your mat. Crescent lunge, reach for the sky. Exhale for arrow, crown forward, arms back. Take this all the way to the front for side angle. Left toes forward, right to the long edge. Reach that right arm. And then up and over, reverse warrior. Hands windmill to the earth. 3-legged dog. Up and back with the left leg. Rocking that forward, 3-point plank. One-legged or two, chaturanga. Up dog on the inhale. Down dog to the exhale. Full breath in. Full breath out. Right leg will lift. Take it through between your hands. Reach for the ceiling, inhale. Crescent lunge. Exhale, bring hands down to prayer. Left knee to sky, breath in. And then kick your left heel towards your buttock, knees and thighs aligned. Reach your left arm back, catch the foot. Fingers to the outside of the foot, heel of hand to the arch. Reach the right arm high to the sky.
As you exhale, begin to kick your left leg back behind you as you pivot forward for your dancer's pose. Kick back and reach back. Let the front of that left shoulder open up. Take 2 more breaths. Carefully, as you make your way back up, try not to lose the foot. Switch the grip, hand to the outside, fingers inside. Take your right arm back. Maybe catch the foot with both hands if possible, just with your left if not. And keep your left heel as close to your buttock as you can as you then pivot your chest forward. You're looking for a bound warrior 3 type posture here. So pick up that left thigh. Try and keep the knee in line with the hip. Full breath in. Exhale, release the leg, Dagasana, arms wing back. Toes back of mat, crescent lunge, pick it up on the inhale. Exhale, hands to earth. Downward facing dog, no flow. Left leg will float. Through between the hands. Crescent lunge, rise high. Hands pull to heart. Right knee to chest, stalk. And then kick your right heel towards your bum. Reach your right hand down, fingers to the outside of the foot. Left arm high. And begin to kick the right leg back and pull with your hand at the same time. Let the front of the shoulder open, maybe pivot forward. Keep kicking, keep reaching, keep breathing. One more breath. As we steadily come out. Keep your right heel to your bum. Flip the grip of the hand. Perhaps your left arm can reach back and catch the foot too. If not, left hand to hip is good. Take a breath in. As you exhale, begin the pivot forward. Try and keep your right knee in line with the hip. Supported, bound, warrior 3. Full breath in. Exhale, Dagasana, release the leg. It stays in the sky for a moment. Foot to mat. Inhale for crescent lunge, reach high. Exhale, hands to earth. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Deep breath in. Slow breath out. Deep breath in. And out. And one more like that. And drop your knees to the mat. Send your buttocks to your heels for child's pose. Come up onto your all fours. Take your right arm and thread it underneath the left armpit. Drop all the way down, right shoulder, cheek and temple. Left fingertips can stay in line with the face, or you can wrap your left arm around your low back. Maybe it holds the inner right thigh.
Perhaps you just stay here and lean some weight into that right shoulder, nice shoulder stretch. Some of you might like to extend your left leg behind you. You can tuck your toes. And some of you might even like to begin to engage the core and then float the left leg up and off the ground. Keep some pressure into the back of your right hand. Keep pressing out of your left heel. If your balance is pretty good, you might try to bend your left knee and reach for your left foot with your left hand catching this bind that we've been playing around with in a lot of postures. Take another breath in. And those who have the leg lifted, begin to pop your left knee down next to your right. Take your left palm, rest it in your right hand, everyone. And then pull the right arm even further over to the left. Close your eyes. Take 3 breaths right into the back of the right shoulder. Good. Release your left palm to the mat in line with your face. And as you inhale, unthread your right arm onto your all fours. Drop your belly, lift your heart, look up. Exhale, roll it away. Neutral spine. Left arm underneath the right. Drop down shoulder, cheek and temple. You can choose right hand in line with the face or around the low back, maybe to the inner left thigh. Those going for an extension of the leg, extend that right leg behind, toes can stay tucked. Maybe you engage the core and you float the right leg up. If this feels comfortable for you and you're not too wobbly, perhaps bend the right knee, reach back with your right hand for the foot, and kick it away from you, lifting that knee to the ceiling. Take a big breath in. If you're in your balance, drop your right knee down next to your left. Everyone bring your right palm and rest it on top of your left, and then use your right hand to draw your left arm more across to the right so you can lean into that left shoulder. 3 breaths in this deep shoulder opener. Release your right palm in line with the face. Press down into your right hand. Unthread the left arm. You're on your all fours. 1 round cat-cow, belly drops, heart tail lifts. Exhale, dome through the upper back. Press the earth away. Flat back, neutral spine. Buttocks to heels, arms along for child's pose. Full breath in. Full breath out. You can slip forward onto the belly and then roll all the way onto your back. Bend in your knees, soles of feet to mat, hip
feet hip width. Brush the back of the heels with the fingertips and then send them just out of reach. Press down into your feet, unpeel the hips to the ceiling for bridge. You can interlace your hands beneath you. You can narrow through the shoulder blades. Press the hands down, pinky fingers, wrists, forearms. Really pick up the space between the shoulders as you drive your feet down into the ground. Try not to let the knees splay wide here. Those of you with a full wheel pose, you can go ahead, release the hands either side of the head and press up into your Urdhva Dhanurasana. Let's take a couple more breaths, working into the bridge or the wheel. Super strong and active. Exploring space in the front of your body. One more breath. And a slow, careful release down onto the mat. Let the knees hug in. Allow for a little rock side to side. And take your arms wide. Let the knees fall right. Let the gaze go left. Full breath in. Stay for the exhale. Another big breath in. All the way out. Bring the knees to center. Let them go left. Head can go right. One more breath here. Knees to center. Full breath in. And exhale into your final posture of this practice, Shavasana. This is an open-ended Shavasana, so you stay as long as you like. I encourage a good 5 minutes to allow the benefits of the practice to just seep into the body. Thank you for sharing your time with me today on your mat. As always, it's a pleasure. Namaste.